Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Catherine and welcome to day 2 of Designer December. And I'm sorry we are running a little bit late on day 2. If by late I mean midnight, sorry. We will be aiming to release these updates a little bit earlier in the day for the rest of Designer December. What we found was we just had a lot of images today and it took a little bit longer than we expected to put them into the system. But hopefully the wait was worth it and I think you're going to enjoy these pictures today. So what we're doing for Designer December is that each day up until Christmas, Advent calendar style, we are releasing a set of images that you can use for all kinds of things to build your own templates in Tangent Templates. And I'll also be making a video showing you how you can do that and giving you a few ideas for how you can use these images. We will also be adding presets for each day. We're also running a little bit late on the presets, sorry, but we will be adding those through the course of the month and I'll let you know when the presets go live for each day. So the presets are basically a template in the interior designer that you can customize, change around. And so I'll be letting you know when the presets are live. So let's jump in and take a look at today's image set. So what we have today, if we scroll down, yesterday it was all about bees and hexagons. Today it's all about vintage postage. So what we did with these images was we found some really cool, old, very vintage mail from the 1800s, very early 1900s, well into the public domain. And we adapted those and turned them into very high quality images that you can use to decorate your journals, your planners, your low content books, and use them in all kinds of ways. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to use those now. Let's start with postcards. And the really fun thing with postcards is that you can use them to pretty much write imaginary letters. So if you're making like a relationship journal, you could put some pretty postcards in there where people could write sort of imaginary letters to their significant other. You could also use them in a travel journal for people to write postcards. There's all kinds of ways they could be used, like fantasy postcards, fantasy letters, imaginary letters. You could even use them for like fiction books to get people's sort of creative juices going. It would work really well with writing prompts. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's pick 3 of these cards and take a look at them. So there's a pretty one. Let's see. I like this one. And just sizing those. And let's choose one more. Let's go with... did we use that one? I don't remember. That one. Okay, so we've got 3 postcards, and they all kind of have their own style. Actually, let's do one that's a little bit different. Let's choose this one. I like this one. So, okay, there's 3 sort of different looking vintage postcards. And of course, you can change the colours on these. You can make these darker. Okay, so I'm going to turn these round and just put them at a sort of cute angle like that. There we go. There's another one. And the third one. So I'm putting 3 on a page, but you can really like just use 1 on a page and put some decorations on it or put any other space on. You can even get really creative and put other images onto the postcard. So there's our basic postcards. Now, let's add a few of these postmarks. Now, these are really fun. I really went on a treasure hunt to find some pretty postmarks. And as I say, these are all super old. If you look at the dates, I think, can you see the dates on them? I don't know, but they are all from probably about 100, in fact, more than 100 years ago. So lots of just really creative, fun things you can do with these. So let's choose... Okay, that one's a little bit big. Let's choose... Okay, this is another nice one. Let's put this in. Let's see, we can put that there. I think we're actually going to be adding a couple more as well. So there we go. Here's another one just before we make this live. And let's see, we can put a little US flag down there. So you can have a lot of fun with this. Just really decorate it, make it look sort of interesting. Just play with these postmarks. They look really good as well on lined paper. So if you're making a journal, you could make a space with lined paper. And the way you do that is you just draw a box like that, and then you go in and you fill it with your lines. So you can do college rule, wide rule, custom, and basically make any size of lines you want. So these work really well with writing paper if you just want to do lined paper and add the postmarks to them. So there we go. This is kind of just a really simple design that could work in a journal. Just a sort of decorative page of postcards. And you can tell your readers, your users, what to do with it. You can give them suggestions, what they might want to write on the postcard. But really use your imagination, use your niche, and have a lot of fun with this. Now, I'm going to show you another way you can use some of these new images that we've added. So I'm just going to add another page. Let's see, start with a blank page. And as I say, a lot of you were asking about the presets. We haven't added the presets yet. We're working on that. But all of these presets, like this one, I've actually made this already. You'll be able to access these by clicking on this rocket ship, and they'll be available here. So they're not live yet, but we will be making them live soon, and I'll let you know when those are live. So let's jump in and do one more page. So I'm going to do something a bit different with this one. We're going to keep using the postage pictures. And what I'm going to do is I have these rather fun envelopes. And these are really old airmail envelopes. These are adapted from really old airmail envelopes. And what I'm going to do with this, something that I've seen is really popular in educational circles, is practicing an address, practicing writing letters. Okay, so let's just add a little bit of text to this. And I'm going to use the Tangent font here. So we added the Tangent handwriting font to Tangent templates. And this is really nice for kids. This is a special font that was designed for children. So it has like nice round A's and is really great for practicing your handwriting. And we have the dashed handwriting font. So I'll show you that in a second. So let's make our title and just put that up at the top. Yeah, I got the right practice, didn't I? I get so confused with the C's and S's because of like British English and American English, and oh my gosh, I've been here so long I always forget whether it's S's or C's. So there we go. Let's put a title on there. Practice your address, and there's our envelope. So this is really fun because a child can use this to write a letter, maybe to a celebrity or from a celebrity. But the important thing is that they practice their address on here. So they could write their address as the person it's being sent to or the person it's being sent from. And of course, they can use their imagination with the other person. And you can put whatever kind of guidelines you want on this, whatever instructions you want, just click on the text and add some text. So I'm going to add a little bit of handwriting practice to this. So let's choose, let's see, actually I'm going to choose the Tangent handwriting, and we want it on a back line. Actually, I want it dashed on the back line. So let's say, Dear Mom and Dad. Okay, and I'm going to just drag this down here. Oh, did I put moom? Okay. Dear Mom and Dad, wish you... I really can't type today. Wish you were here. Lots of love. So this is really fun. This is a really nice educational page. It gives kids somewhere to practice writing their address. It gives them a little space to do some handwriting practice. Let's make that nice and big so they have plenty of room to write. We'll center that there. And let's just add one more thing here. We'll do sign now, sign your name. And let's put that in just the solid tangent font there. We're going to drag that down here. Let's make it a little bit smaller because it doesn't need to be huge. And there we go. And I'm going to just put a line there where kids can sign their name. Cool. So there you go. There's 2 ways you can use all of these crazy postage pictures. You can really have fun with this. You can choose to decorate all kinds of pages with any of these postage images. You've got envelopes, you've got the postcards, stamps, postmarks, all kinds of sort of things you can mix and match there. So I hope you have a lot of fun with these. We will be back tomorrow, or maybe later today, I should say, with day 3. We are working to bring these out on time for you, and I'll be making these videos every day. And as I say, the presets are not live yet, but these designs that I'm creating, we're going to turn those into presets for you, and you will be able to get them from the Pages section just by clicking on this rocket ship. All right, guys, have a great Thursday, and we'll be back later with day 3. All right, bye.